Part of our process on this movie was opening up every single comic book, opening up every single cartoon, and looking for Easter eggs.
It's a mixture sort of everything. I mean, I remember on one of the days, the prop master came over and had a suggestion for an Easter egg, and the art department had a suggestion for an Easter egg, and the cameraman had a suggestion for it. It's like they sort of will come up.
You know, I've only ever really had one goal.
Everybody on that team is a creative person, sort of, you know, living in the material. So there were great suggestions that came along the way.
Grab Friday the 13th here and follow.
In the prop world, once you can get all the design and all the other things, then you can start thinking about the franchise and what do all the fans want to see in the movie. So we put a lot of Easter eggs in.
There's so much invention throughout the history of the Ninja Turtles that we're borrowing from new stuff just as much as we're borrowing from old stuff. There are these awesome splash pages in some of the original comics where the turtles jump in the air and it's almost like time has frozen them. You know, Mikey's doing the nunchucks and everyone's kind of in an awesome pose, which you can only do in comics. And I'd say, let's do that, you know? Let's make this splash page come to life.
The one that I think everyone will know is that when the turtle van honks, people will recognize the melody of the horn.
If anyone looks at the hockey stick, it is an Eastman instead of an Easton.
When Chief Vincent says to Casey Jones, where are the turtles? You know, where are they from? Where are they?
I don't know anybody anything until you tell me where those turtle things came from.
New Hampshire. That's where Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird are from.
On Baxter Stockman's desk, you'll see a chessboard because in one iteration of Baxter's legacy, he was a master chess player. The back slope of the truck has a garbage truck shape to it, but if you look closely, there's a little turtle shell design to it. In the van, the turtle van, you'll see Foot Stinks sticker, you know, in the van.
No, I added a little bit more turtle detail to most of the weapons, particularly Leonardo's sword. The hilt of it, I sort of did a turtle shell.
A modernized and slightly different design, but the idea of like an eyeball coming out of the top of the Technodrome, or little things like that as fans we geek out about.
In the Baxter Stockman scene, when he voice activates his computer, the command that he gives.
Omnis, scan subject.
If you really dig into the canon, it's an AI system that he had designed. So there were little bits and pieces, and sometimes it's as simple as that, is when you're trying to figure out what to name something, you go back, you dig into the material, and you're like, we can use that, and if people are really savvy, they'll realize where it came from.
We'll never finish our hip-hop Christmas album!
So there's little bits of dialogue, there are pieces of wardrobe, there are pieces of set deck that we are pulling from all sects of the turtle fandom and turtle lore. And that was just part of the thrill of working on the movie.
Cowabunga.
But we've sprinkled things throughout the film, and we don't like to give it away. We'd like people to try and find it.